तो ब्रीफली मैं आप लोगों को बताने वाली हूँ 33 years ago टेलीविजन पर एक शो आया। ऐसा वो शो था कि द इंटायर नेशन वाज एट अ स्टैंड स्टिल। लोग अपना काम फटाफट खत्म करके सब कुछ पिन ड्रॉप साइलेंस, पूरे देश में दिए अगरबत्ती लगाकर, चप्पलें वगैरह घर के बाहर डालकर, घर धो धाकर टीवी के सामने मेजमराइज्ड बैठ जाते थे। 33 years later लॉकडाउन के दौरान वो शो दोबारा टेलीकास्ट हुआ। अब आप सोचिए 3 जनरेशन्स निकल गए एंड इतने सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स आ गए, इतने सारे शोज हैं इस वक्त, इतनी सारी ऑप्शंस हैं। बट यू नो व्हाट, जब ये शो रीटेलीकास्ट हुआ इट वाज द एग्जैक्ट सेम इफेक्ट। सारे लोग उतने ही मेजमराइज होकर एक नई जनरेशन ये शो देखने बैठी एंड दे लव्ड द शो, दे लव्ड द एक्टर्स एंड दे लव्ड एवरीथिंग अबाउट इट। मैंने जिस दिन से ये लाइव अनाउंस किया विथ द गॉर्जियस हीरोइन ऑफ दैट शो, मल्टीपल जनरेशंस गॉट हुक्ड ऑन। मुझे 10 साल से लेके 60 साल के लोग तक मैसेज पे मैसेज, इनबॉक्स पे इनबॉक्स, क्वेश्चंस पे क्वेश्चंस। दिस हीरोइन इज लव्ड so much. She's absolutely stunning. She's such a spiritual person and everybody loves her. Your very own Sitama. So without much ado, I am going to wait for her to come on and add her to this chat. The minute I see her on, okay, there you are. And welcome. So honored and blessed to have you.
Thank you. How is everybody?
Everybody has been waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, I think, and look at us, हम दोनों के backgrounds कितने similar हैं.
Yeah. You also have a painting at the back. I
And
have
so
a
do you.
Hanuman ji. Mine is Hanuman ji. You can see वो
Wow.
गदा दिख रही है, हाँ. It's a very
Yes,
beautiful
fantastic,
piece.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's start off. I'm going to tell everybody that I've got hundreds of questions for you. Obviously, I will not be able to ask you every question, but I am going to make sure कि हर एक fan का प्यार और चिट्ठी मैं आपको बाद में भेज दूंगी। And इस वक्त हम जितने भी नाम ले पाएंगे हम जरूर लेंगे, but we are going to start with some fun.
Yeah.
So let's just be the most relevant question to me today is 33 years ago you were the heroine of a cult classic, and
Ji.
now when that show came back on you got the same amount of adulation and love and a whole new generation of fans.
Right.
You know, I'm so surprised and I'm so much in awe of parents who keep their children so culturally active कि छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी आज के जमाने में जब इतना सारा ऑप्शन है, they sat and they watched Ramayan and they have fallen in love with you all over again. I have had messages saying to me कि हमारी वो माँ है and उनको हमारा साष्टांग दंडवत प्रणाम है and हम उनका ऑरा अपने इर्द गिर्द फील करते हैं, which is Dipika, that is amazing. हम दोनों के बच्चे हैं, but इतने अच्छे कल्चरल बच्चे, that is really wonderful, isn't it? Don't you feel
Very
overwhelmed with all this love?
हाँ. वैसे भी दूसरे के बच्चे बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं because I
नहीं
think
नहीं, हमें अपने भी बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं।
नहीं खैर अपने तो अच्छे ही होते हैं, I'm not saying that at all, पर दूसरे के बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे लगते हैं कि उनकी वो लोग ने रामायण पूरी देखी। अब जैसे मेरे बच्चे हैं वो लोग ने भी देखी, लेकिन कभी कभी उठते नहीं है, कभी हाँ मैं YouTube पे देख लूंगी, that kind of thing. But ये जितने मेरे फैन पेजेस जो हैंडल कर रही हैं सब यंग लड़कियां हैं, they're amazing,
सब बच्चे हैं, सारे बच्चे हैं,
and इतना प्यार, इतना मोहब्बत, and they do new edits every day. तो मैं कोशिश करती हूँ कि स्टोरी पे भी उनको थैंक यू बोलूं, क्योंकि इतनी मेहनत करती, इतना मतलब प्यार देती हैं कि I cannot begin to tell you कि how overwhelming this whole thing is when they're very young.
In fact, they told me कि प्लीज उनको मैडम को पूछना कि हम जब नए नए एडिट्स एंड फोटोज एंड वीडियोस डालते हैं उनको अच्छा लगता है, कैसा लगता है। I said I'm sure she's overwhelmed with your love. I am. I'm telling you, those days I am overwhelmed.
I feel blessed यार, I feel blessed कि मतलब इतने सालों के बाद जब सोशल मीडिया आई, उस टाइम पे सोशल मीडिया नहीं था, कुछ भी नहीं था। मुझे याद है साउथ में
You're
मैं
looking
पिक्चर्स करती
absolutely
थी।
stunning. Don't keep wearing your sunglasses. You're looking gorgeous.
Okay, no,
Your
I
ab
don't. This is my
your aura
sunglasses.
is
These are my
absolutely.
specs. These are my
Oh, very
specs.
fancy. मुझे भी ऐसे
Yeah,
चाहिए
yeah, a
भाई.
little fancy, so I don't look like a nerd.
I
So I
love
was in
them.
the
They're
fancy version.
fantastic.
So every time I need to see some comment, I need to wear it. फिर मैं वापस निकाल देती हूँ।
नहीं नहीं तो फिर प्लीज आप सारे कमेंट्स पढ़ो बिकॉज मुझे नहीं दिख रहे.
So what I was saying is कि जब मैं साउथ में शूट करती थी ना, कमल हसन जी एंड रजनीकांत जी, all of them had fan following and fan clubs. तो मुझे हमेशा ये लगता था 40 years back also कि wow, this is wonderful. मेरे कभी
Amazing.
होंगे, that kind of thing. And actually when I got these girls doing things for me, I feel very blessed. I feel very very nice. बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि इतने अच्छे बच्चे हैं और इतना कुछ
इतने
इतने
रिस्पेक्टफुल
संस्कारी
हैं. And they're so respectful. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
इतनी प्यार मोहब्बत से they speak, and
Yes.
I am like super impressed, and I am feeling so wonderful and blessed. Okay, so my first question for you for the day is,
जी.
30 साल पहले आपने रामायण की, and 33 years later you revisited the entire show back to back almost.
Right.
So as an actor, what I would like to ask you is there anything you would have played differently now knowing what you did? मतलब उस टाइम तो आप बच्ची थी. So, your exposure was less, and, you were new, and now you have so much more experience and so much more therav and so much more spirituality. Is there a different way you would have played that role?
आई फील कि जहां तक लव कुश नहीं जन्मे तब तक तो मैंने बहुत, मुझे अच्छा लगता है, मुझे नहीं लगता है कि मैं कुछ और ऐड कर सकती थी. मैंने जो किया वो बहुत अच्छा सा मैंने किया, क्योंकि अभी मैं इतना शर्मा नहीं सकती जितना मैं उस टाइम पे शर्मा रही थी. मतलब बात पे राम जी मुझे देखे और मेरी आंखें झुक जाती थी और मैं शर्मा जाती. आई डोंट थिंक टुडेज टाइम आई कैन डू सो मच ऑफ. मैं अभी भी शर्माती हूँ बहुत इजिली. That's how I smile. That's my laughter. That's how I smile. That little shyish kind of style I have of smiling. But हाँ, लव कुश के जन्म होने के बाद जितने भी सीन्स है, मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं पॉसिबली मैं थोड़ा और इनपुट दे सकती थी.
हाँ, बिकॉज अब आप माँ हैं तो वो माँ का अब that that feeling, that real
अब मैं माँ
feeling.
हूँ, मुझे मालूम है कि ये बात जैसे मैं उनको सिखा रही थी कि धनुष बाण कैसे खेलते
यूज किया जाता है. हाँ.
खेल रहे थे तो किस तरीके से होना चाहिए, लोरी जब गाते तब किस तरीके से होना चाहिए. सो आई थिंक वो थोड़ी बहुत चीजें आई कुड हैव incorporated and changed a little bit. But
no, in this age you feel you could have done that. All of us as actors, when we revisit an old film we feel अरे ये हम थोड़ा सा अलग कर देते हैं.
exactly.
इसमें थोड़ा सा लुक अलग हो जाता. हालांकि आपके लुक में कुछ.
what, मैंने एक चीज देखी, मैंने भी रामायण देखी, आज भी मुझे वो फ्रेश लगती है. मुझे ऐसे नहीं लगता कि ओ माय गॉड मेकअप कितना बुरा किया था मैंने, या माय गॉड मैं कितनी अगली लग रही हूँ. व्हेन यू लुक बैक, जैसे मैं अपनी फोटोग्राफ्स भी अगर देखूं तो मुझे लगता है ओ माय गॉड मैं क्या कर रही थी, मैं क्या सोच रही थी, क्यों मैंने ऐसा पहना. बट रामायण व्हेन आई वॉच्ड, मुझे कहीं पे भी कोई भी ऐसा सीन नहीं लगा कि मुझे बुरा लग रहा था.
डिफरेंट वे में करना. हाँ, इट्स अमेजिंगली इट वाज रेलेवेंट दिस टाइम एज वेल.
यस, मुझे कभी भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि मैं ऑड लग रही हूँ, ऑकवर्ड लग रही हूँ, मेकअप बुरा है. एंड कोई भी ऐसा मतलब सीन ऐसा नहीं लगा कि ओ मेरी साड़ी आई शुड हैव worn it like this. It has just gone so well कि आज भी मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि I think मैंने जो किया at the age of 18, I think I have done it very well. मुझे
you surpassed all expectations.
आज मेरे पास इतना exposure है, इतनी sense है, fashion, makeup, and शायद मैं पता नहीं इतना अच्छा simple दिख पाऊंगी क्या वापस,
Okay, so, tell me about your most hardest scene to perform in the entire series. The hardest one, जहाँ आपको बहुत तकलीफ हुई to do that particular scene. Like you found it hard as an actor.
See,
was there any such thing?
बहुत डायलॉग सीता जी के नहीं थे, इसलिए it gets very difficult कि आप नहीं बोलो and अचानक बोलो.
बहुत सारा बोलो.
अचानक हाँ. So every time I spoke, it was a little difficult thing for me. जैसे first time मेरे लिए एक सीन आया था जब मैं राम जी को कहती हूँ कि मैं भी आपके साथ वनवास आऊंगी. That was a little difficult. And मुझे सबसे ज्यादा difficult वो लगा जब मैं pregnant हूँ and मैं राम जी को कहती हूँ कि नहीं आप राजा हैं, आपको प्रजा का ध्यान रखना चाहिए और मैं चली जाऊंगी. वो मुझे बहुत डिफिकल्ट लगा, क्योंकि वो आई कुड नॉट काइंड ऑफ डाइजेस्ट। मुझे लगा कि ऐसे कैसे मैं चली जाऊं जब मैं प्रेग्नेंट हूँ, मैं रानी हूँ, मैंने दासियों के बगैर मैं रही नहीं हूँ, मैं कैसे रहूंगी, यू नो दैट होल थॉट प्रोसेस मुझे। हाँ, सो पापा जी टुक एटलीस्ट मोर देन 2 days कि अभी मुझे बताओ ये चीज है, अब बात समझ में आई। तो आई एम लाइक नहीं, मुझे नहीं समझ में आई, मुझे जब तक कन्विंस नहीं करोगे मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी। सो ही कन्विंस्ड मी कि दिस इज हाउ इट गोज एंड देन वी डिड इट। सो मतलब 2 दिन वो मेरे साथ बैठे एंड मैंने कहा नहीं, मैं नहीं करूंगी जब तक आप मुझे कन्विंस नहीं करोगे कि मैं प्रेग्नेंट होके मैं कैसे चली जाऊं, यू नो दैट काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग। कब मैंने जिंदगी में कभी बिना दासी कुछ काम नहीं किया है। and then he explained the whole scenario and बहुत सुंदर तरीके से उन्होंने टैकल किया, हैंडल किया एंड आई थिंक बहुत अच्छे से गया वो सीन, तो बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे से गया, क्योंकि यू नो दैट होल गेटअप आल्सो, कपड़े ने भी बहुत साथ दिया। जो ऑर्गेन्जा का दुपट्टा पीला कलर का मैंने ओढ़ा हुआ था, सो इट गिव यू अ वेरी मैजेस्टिक फीलिंग ऑफ टू द होल सीन। सो आई थिंक जस्ट वेंट वेरी वेल, या।
And how do you handle this kind of insane, not adoration, more like they like devotion,
Yeah,
like
it's devotion.
genuinely your fans love you like a goddess.
Yeah.
So yes, you know, in the South, you were right. In the South, a lot of people love their actors as much as gods. But for you, genuinely, you're like a god. And you, how do you handle that? I mean, do you feel it's blasphemous, or are you kind of okay with it and you feel कि ये भगवान की देन है मेरे लिए, so it was in my destiny and it's my karma and perhaps that's who I'm supposed to be?
Sheeba, I would take it in between. ना मैं अपने आप को कोई माता जी समझती हूँ deep down यहाँ पे. I have always said मैं actor हूँ and मैंने अच्छा काम किया. That is why I'm being appreciated. So somewhere along the way मेरे दिमाग में मुझे पता है कि मैं कौन हूँ. So मैं गुमराह नहीं हुई हूँ मेरे इमेज से. People love me a lot and people see me as Sita ji. So I feel responsible definitely कि अगर मैंने ये रोल किया है, लोग मुझे भगवान मानते हैं. So yes, I am responsible. I have lived a certain image for many years. And even when I was not in the limelight, मैंने सोचा था कि ये 15-20 साल में मेरे बच्चे जब तक बड़े नहीं होते मैं लाइमलाइट में नहीं रहना चाहती. तभी भी मैं अगर कोई फोटोग्राफर होता है, मुझे लगता है कि भाई I do not want to be clicked, I would move away. But I would never be seen in a wrong light, you know, for my people. Perfect. So मैंने भी एक responsibility maintain की है throughout. But I also feel that now the generation is much smarter. They understand we are all actors. We are not really, you know, the character. Yeah. We are just actors, and they also feel, most of them feel कि हाँ ठीक है, अगर कोई अलग भूमिका करना चाहते, अलग कुछ एक्टिंग करना चाहते, so I think it's fine. In fact मैंने पोस्टर रिलीज किया था इंस्टाग्राम पे एंड
हाँ, उसके बारे में भी आपके फैंस पूछ रहे थे कि कहाँ पर आएगा, कौन से चैनल पे आएगा, कहाँ फॉलो करें.
हाँ, सो गालिब करके पिक्चर है, इट्स ऑल रेडी. इनफैक्ट आई थिंक जुलाई अगस्त में रिलीज करने वाले थे, बट बिकॉज ऑफ लॉकडाउन कुछ कर नहीं पा रहे वो लोग.
सो व्हाट आर यू प्लेइंग इन गालिब?
I'll go into theaters. उनको थिएटर में ही रिलीज करनी है.
But what are you playing in Galib?
I am playing the mother of a boy whose name is Galib. So this is a struggle. ये है एक टेररिस्ट की वाइफ, लेकिन वो तो मर जाता है. उसके बाद क्या होता है, you know, because हम लोग हमेशा ये कहते हैं, ओ टेररिस्ट खराब है, ये है वो है, उसके साथ तो यही होना चाहिए. पर हो सकता है कि उसकी वाइफ, उसके बच्चे निर्दोष हों. एंड कई बार होता है, हमेशा नहीं होता, लेकिन कई बार होता है कि वाइफ को पता ही नहीं होता कि भाई हस्बैंड ने ये किया है. वो हस्बैंड के प्यार में इतनी पागल होती है, उसको ये लगता है नहीं मेरे हस्बैंड भी सीधा साधा इंसान ही होगा. पर फिर पता चलता है कि नहीं, वो तो टेररिस्ट निकला. एंड वो उसको या तो मर जाता है, या तो फांसी हो जाती है, या व्हाटएवर हैज टू हैपन टू हिम हैपेंस. पर उसके बाद क्या होता है? So this is a story from the point of view where you sympathize as a mother and son. कि उनकी क्या गलती थी, वो बच्चे की क्या गलती थी, वो उस औरत की क्या गलती थी. You know,
so again you're playing a mother. So basically आप अपनी इमेज बरकरार रख रही हैं. about being a
of
mother
course.
who will
I know.
stand by
इनफैक्ट
her
मुझे
family
लेकर आए थे ना
no matter what.
धीरज मिश्रा पिक्चर लेकर आए, मैंने वापस कर दी, मैंने कहा मैं नहीं करूंगी। फर्स्ट टेररिस्ट की वाइफ मुझे नहीं करना, फिर 2 बार लेकर आए, फिर कहा नहीं करेंगे तो आपके साथ ही करूंगी वरना नहीं बनाऊंगी। तो आई सेड यू हैव टू चेंज द स्क्रिप्ट अकॉर्डिंग टू द वे आई वांटेड। इसे मैं डायलॉग्स भी आप बोलोगे उस हिसाब से मैं लिखूंगा। आई सेड फाइन। सो देन व्हेन ही चेंज्ड टू व्हाट आई वांटेड एंड वी वेंट अहेड विद इट। या
So now from that, let's go on to a little more fun about
Okay.
your creative pursuits. I know that you are a very avid painter because आपने
Yes.
मैंने इस बारे में बात की है and
Yes.
आपने प्रॉमिस किया था कि एक पेंटिंग तो दिखाऊंगी कोई ना कोई।
यस, मुझे बात
Is
हुई
it?
थी, मैंने यहाँ पे रखी हुई है। ये इस वक्त मैं मेरी पूजा घर में मैं रखती हूँ।
Okay.
And this is I only do paintings related to spirituality, क्योंकि मुझे उसके आगे कुछ नहीं दिखता है। You know,
हाँ,
for
तो
me,
उस पेंटिंग से याद आया कि आपकी एक फैन है जिन्होंने पूछा, जब जूही ने पूछा कि जब आपने मोदी जी को वो पेंटिंग दी, that
जी।
very spiritual painting, she wants to
जी।
know what did he say to you?
What did he say to me? He looked at it and मोदी जी ने, नॉर्मल लोग पेंटिंग को देखते हैं, लेकिन मोदी जी ने तो पेंटिंग के पीछे घुमा के भी कैनवस देखा, which I thought was very surprising. मैंने कहा अरे वाह, मतलब कौन करता है ऐसा? But then I said, you know, he is somebody different and that is why he is who he is. And he saw आगे पीछे पूरा and then he looked at it and he said नहीं, मैं भिजवाता हूँ एंड मैं रखवा दूंगा अपने ऑफिस में। आई डोंट नो इफ ही गॉट इट इन द ऑफिस और नो, बट ही सॉ इट प्रॉपर्ली, सो दैट वाज अ ग्रेट फीलिंग। एंड देन आई एक्सप्लेन टू हिम कि इसका मतलब क्या है। तो वो कृष्णा था, मतलब इट वाज अ वाइब्रेशन ऑफ द लेवल्स ऑफ कृष्णा एंड हाउ इट टर्न्स इनटू अ पीकॉक फेदर। सो इट वाज दैट। सो आई रियली वांटेड टू गिव हिम समथिंग, I mean, of course, spiritual तो मेरे हर पेंटिंग होती, but something different. So this was it. So you want to see my painting?
Yes, I do. Absolutely, all of us want to, right?
I do not want to touch the phone क्योंकि थोड़ा मुझे डर लगता है। Can you see
Oh wow! Yes, yes.
something like
Oh
this?
my God, this is so beautiful.
So this is in my mandir and
That
अभी
is
मैंने उठाया
stunning.
आप लोगों के लिए। So this is about the 7 chakras of your body.
Oh,
And the
that is
center one जो
beautiful.
था, that was your solar plex. So
Actually,
all
उसको
7
देख के ही
chakras-
मुझे लगा, मुझे meditation की feeling से आई. I looked
Yeah.
at it and I was
So-
like, oh, this is something I would like in front of me when I meditate.
Yes, yes. So this is in my mandir at the moment, but all my paintings have something to do with
Spirituality.
Not just मैं भगवान नहीं बनाती हूँ, but something to do with Om, something to do with peacock feathers, something to do with.
So basically, you make aura paintings.
Yes, I do.
So
a
it
lot
gives
of
you
aura.
a lot of positive aura and peace.
Yes.
You know, and while you're
So
doing
that's
it
a
also.
reflection of my personality. That's a reflection
Yes.
of who I am. Yes.
Correct. Correct. And then the next thing I'm going to ask you about, again, a fan has asked, what is your favorite food? I would find that so hard to answer because I have so many favorite foods.
Yeah, but actually, because I'm such a foodie, मुझे सब कुछ बहुत पसंद आता है।
और मैंने
I
ये भी
cannot
सुना है
point
कि
out.
ये आप कमाल की कुक है, मतलब यू कुक लाइक, हमारे इतने सारे फ्रेंड्स कॉमन हैं और उन्होंने कहा कि इनके हाथ का खाना तो मतलब एकदम ही कमाल है।
Yeah. No, I mean, I know हमारे जो common friends हैं, they love my cooking and मुझे शौक भी बहुत है, मैं खिलाती भी हूँ, मैं पकाती भी हूँ।
तो आपको सबसे ज्यादा पकाना अच्छा क्या लगता है? चलो खाना तो हमको सब कुछ अच्छा लगता है, पर व्हाट डू यू लाइक टू कुक? व्हाट्स योर बेस्ट डिश कि जब आप वो खाना या डिजर्ट बनाए तो आपकी फैमिली पागल हो जाती है या आपके फ्रेंड्स बोलते हैं हमको भेजो?
I have a lot of things. Mac and cheese बहुत अच्छा मेरा बनता है, मेरा
यम
ट्राइफल अच्छा बनता है, कैरामल अच्छा बनता है। I don't know. I have a lot of sweet dishes, but I'm very fond of starters, and I innovate a lot of starters all the time. I do a lot of South Indian. I do a lot of Italian. So मैं अपना बहुत कुछ innovative बनाती रहती हूँ। फिर you know I have to write down. मेरी daughter ने मुझे कहा है कि लिखो क्योंकि next time वो बनता नहीं है. So I have started penning things down now. And they want me to ultimately publish a book. Whoa. So I have been writing. अभी तो काफी अच्छी मोटी हो गई है मेरी किताब. So
रेसिपीज की किताब,
recipes, cookery.
अच्छा, I know you're very fond of writing. So other than cookery, I know you do a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
So, anything you can read to us?
You know what?
Or if you remember
Honestly,
two lines.
मैंने हमारी बात हुई उसके बाद मैंने बहुत ढूंढी मेरी किताब, because I am moving somewhere, so I don't have anything. But मैंने ये है ना, एक हफ्ते या 10 दिन पहले मैंने कुछ लिखा था, वो मैंने अपने पास रखा हुआ है. It's in Hindi. Normally I write a lot in English because I'm more comfortable, but I'll read this out to you. It's nothing great, but जब तारे आसमान से गिरे, मैं इंतजार में रही, कहीं मेरे हथेली में चांद आ जाए.
Wow.
So something
Wow.
small, yeah.
It's,
I mean, nothing much, but
yeah, but it's so
about hope.
descriptive. It's so
Yeah.
descriptive and it's so pretty. That is really pretty. I wish we could have heard more of your stuff, but maybe again another time.
Yes. Sometime when I find my book, because I have this very very bad habit. मैं हमेशा बहुत सारी किताबें रखती हूँ अपने पास, नोटबुक्स रखती हूँ, किताबें रखती हूँ, and मुझे कुछ
ये लो.
थॉट आता है तो मैं लिख देती हूँ. and then I
I
don't
think
get
ये
it.
क्रिएटिव लोगों की आदत है. ये देखिए,
Yes,
मेरे
yes.
पूरे घर में किताबें और पेन आपको दिखेंगे क्योंकि जब
Exactly.
कुछ याद आएगा.
हाँ. And the best part is I don't know where I write it. So now that becomes a big problem. हमारी बात हुई उसके बाद I said ठीक है मैं ढूंढती हूँ. But I also got free now. मैं भी थोड़ी busy थी, मैं बाहर गई हूँ, and then I just got back at 4. So I could not really search and find the books. But tell me about your writing. I mean, you've been asking me a lot of questions. Tell me about you. What do you write?
I don't write anymore as such. I Of late in the lockdown, I painted hell of a lot. As you know, I'm a yoga teacher and an instructor.
Yeah.
So a lot of yoga happens in my life and painting. And I actually got my paintings out to show you a couple.
Yes.
So these are related to my travels a lot. So this is
My God,
Paris.
this beautiful, lovely.
And
I've always liked the rains.
this
The
is
rain.
Greece.
Yes. Lovely.
This, I don't know, I just felt like, oh my God.
No, I can see you. Oh, yeah.
This is
So lovely.
a tiger.
Very, very.
This is just a vibrant painting.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it.
The pursuit
Very
of
nice.
creativity. And
Yes, I know. We I think we have our hands everywhere. क्योंकि वो थोड़ा creativity होती है ना, तो हर चीज में वो मतलब
Yeah.
या तो खाना पकाओ, या तो लिखो, या तो गाओ, या तो डांस करो, या तो I mean, we
Yes.
need to be there. We need to be there. Yeah. I
अच्छा,
believe
तो
you
गाना
sing
गाओ से
also.
याद
I'm gonna
आया.
sing
नहीं, so I'm going to say the same thing to you. You have to tell me which is the one song that you know each and every lyric of. Just tell me any song. Don't sing it.
Oh.
कि ये गाना मुझे पूरा याद है. कोई ऐसा गाना
I
है?
don't think I can sing any song except Jana Gana Mana, जिसका पूरा मुझे याद है.
जय हिंद. Perfect. I love it.
I would never know. I am so bad. I'm so bad with my memory. मतलब जब हम लोग गाना भी करते थे, जब when I was working, तो मतलब I had to tell them बोलना, हाँ 1 2 3 4 के साथ गाने के first line बोलना. So it used to be so bad. So no, I can't remember at all any lyrics ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if time and money was not an issue, what would be your bucket list hobby? कि ये मुझे life में करना ही है. No time का constraint, no money का constraint. Like what would you want to do with your free time?
I think what I would do is possibly go to Paris and sit on those pavements and paint.
Oh,
Yeah, those kinds of things I would do. And,
that sounds so amazing.
Yeah, I think it sounds very romantic, very amazing. Your wind is
Champs-Élysées पे sidewalks पे जो सारे painters बैठे होते हैं.
Muffin and you're drawing and painting. It's nothing great to paint, but इतनी में कोई great कलाकार नहीं हूँ, but you feel wow about it. That whole ambience.
नहीं, but because don't you think painting is therapy? It's meditation.
It is.
जब हम
For me,
when we start,
cooking is very therapeutic. Very therapeutic.
Yes.
Yeah.
All creative pursuits, I feel, are the pursuit of meditation and peace. हम जो meditation को interpret करते हैं कि हमने candle रखी और हम हाथ बांध के बैठ गए, that's one way. But for us, creative people, I think it's all these creative pursuits of us take us towards God, na? You get closer to God and you get into a blank state of mind. जब आप paint कर रहे हो, आप सिवाय उस color के और उस canvas के कुछ और सोच नहीं रहे हो. इतने multiple channels दिमाग के नहीं खुले होते हैं. और जब आप खाना पका रहे हो, you're quite focused on the dish at hand. कि you know you want it to turn out perfectly, and so
very true.
I tell people cognitive fitness, which is fitness of your mind, उसमें
Okay.
having and pursuing hobbies is such a vital part, and of constantly learning new things as you get older. You know,
हाँ.
हमें
Yeah.
stagnant नहीं होना चाहिए, हमारा दिमाग वरना shrink होने लग जाएगा.
Yeah.
There is no age
True.
to learn a new craft.
Yeah, I think you always need to be up and about, something that keeps you happy, something which motivates you, and you're all the time up and about with life. So
Yes.
I think I totally agree with what you're saying. Yeah, very
So
interesting.
now tell me a little bit about your fitness and your
My
workouts, and what is it that you do to keep yourself fit?
Acha, so you think I'm fit?
Of course you are. Look at you. You look amazing.
Okay. What do I do? I am a yoga baby. I love
Okay.
love yoga. मतलब मैंने when I was 14 or 15 मेरी movie सुनमेरी लैला जब शुरू भी नहीं हुई थी, that's when I went to Santa Cruz Institute and I got a teacher's training course. At the
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow!
So, that was with Hansabe. So that's how much I love yoga. But then also I'm not in a position to teach because I still feel that अगर मैं किसी के साथ करती हूँ, then it's always nicer, and I love yoga. And so basically मैं योगा के सिवाय बहुत ज्यादा कुछ नहीं करती हूँ.
But आप योगा रोज करते हो, हफ्ते में 3 बार करते हो? How often do you pursue? How often do you
I do it
pursue
3 to
fitness?
4 times. 3 to 4 times in a week I do yoga. 45 minutes every day I try to walk. Every single day. In the evenings I walk. Mornings I do my yoga. So 3 to 4 times मेरा होता ही हो जाता है yoga. And बीच में 4-5 साल मैंने aerobics भी किया था. And Zumba मैंने थोड़े time के लिए किया था. So I like all these fancy things, but I just go back. मतलब जो बोलते हैं ना, my first love is yoga, so I just go back to yoga conveniently.
Okay, so now we also we were going to share some nice our own skincare things with our friends and fans and family. So you had said you're going to show me your favorite product, and I'm going to show you mine.
Okay,
so I hope you have
show
it.
me yours.
So for me, it's a very basic thing, which is a moisture surge spritzer.
Okay, what company? Lancome.
This one is Clinique, but
Okay.
I pretty much like the spritzers of all companies. I even like something as simple as gulabari rose water. I'm constantly spritzing my face.
So why do you do that? How does that help?
It keeps my skin plump and moisturized.
Okay.
And clean as well. So for me, moisture is my number one beauty tip, and that is moisture on and moisture in. Yani, I always have this in my hand and this in my bag. So I'm putting it on top and I'm putting it inside.
Yeah. Water is something which even I swear by. I think water is one of the best things that you can do for your skin, your hair, your body, your system. I think it's true. See, so this is what even I have. It's just a basic moisturizer. ये है मेरा. So I use it so much that.
Which one is it?
Yeah, so that's why I've got the fresh one. कि मैं एक हमेशा रखती हूँ, you know, before it gets over. See, this is the condition. So this is mine. So it's nothing. It's just a plain moisturizer, but very thick.
कौन सी कंपनी का है?
It's called Embroilysis. It's something very fancy. I think it's a French name.
I'm going to put a little tag for our friends on the post.
And when you apply this, even in the night and you wake up, your skin is fresh and genuinely very moisturized, and it's always glowing.
Yeah, nothing looks better than a properly plumped, moisturized face.
Yes, so that's, this is what
I can't bear all this new matte look that goes on. I just find everybody just looks so much older when they go so mattified, you know.
Yeah, very true. So I just have this one thing that I use, and मैंने sunblock frankly मैं कुछ भी नहीं use करती हूँ ना day night.
Blasphemy! No sunblock? Oh no!
No, nothing. I don't do anything.
That's a sin.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do it. मुझे बहुत गर्मी लगती है. ऐसे लगता है कि आधे घंटे में जाके मुंह धो डालूं, you know, kind of a thing. It's not correct. According to a dermat, you have to use a sunblock. तो मतलब वो देख रहे हैं, please don't follow our advice. आपको मतलब
I use a sunblock every day, people.
You do. That's very good.
I wake up and I do it. I put on my vitamin C and then I will put on my sunblock and then walk around. It's lying next
That's
to my
very good.
toothbrush so that I don't forget.
Oh, that's damn good. But I
Yeah.
just feel so hot with a sunblock. But yes, it's very, very good to use a sunblock. It's
So,
very
you know,
nice. I
sunblock,
guess,
I have experimented with multiple companies and
which one are you
eventually
using now?
I have multiple companies. I have certain spray-on ones and I have
Okay.
certain non-oily ones, which, like you said, Kabhi, if you use a
Yes.
very heavy ones, when you sweat, it comes into your eyes and then it stings.
Oh, yeah. I think it gets onto me. Yeah.
And I work out, so I
Ah,
need something that doesn't sweat into my face.
yeah. And you
So
work out on the terrace, so you need it all the more.
I work out everywhere. My kids just say we don't know when she's going to go into a handstand. Like they're like, you know, what's wrong with you, mama? Because they'll never see me straight. Now my friends have begun to say that we don't recognize you when you're standing on your own 2 feet straight. The view of
Yeah,
mine
but you
is
do a
always.
fab job. I've been seeing you. I think it's fabulous. Your body is really very flexible. Very nice. I think someday we'll work out
And
together.
now we were going to talk about. Ooh, I wanted to ask you a question. You are an ex-parliamentarian, and now that your kids are all grown up, and you have more free time, not in the lockdown. I know in the lockdown you're extremely busy, but when life goes back to normal again, is that something you would pursue again? Politics?
Um, when you say politics, I don't understand it as politics. I don't
Okay.
believe in BJP and things like that alone itself. When I
Okay.
say I want to get back, which I want to, I think it would be more for just working, helping, being there. Because I feel that if you, I think I would be more of an influencer to begin
Mhm.
with. I mean, if I and giving motivational talks. I am a motivational speaker. Whenever there's a webinar and I'm
What is
invited
an
to
issue that is very close to your heart? What do you want to speak up
I
about?
think faith, hope is something that connects with me very, very easily. It's not only women empowerment, which a lot of women talk about. It's not only that, but I think it's a lot to do with positivity, which works for both men, women, kids, and the older people. That working people and everything. So I think it's about a lot to do with positivity. Something that I connect very immediately to, and. Also, I realized that when I put up my post, whatever 2 lines also I put up on my Insta,
Hmm.
the first comment that comes to me from all my fans and
Huh.
the girls who are handling my fan pages is
Huh.
always that, oh, this is so positive. And I kind of, it is kind of reassured that, yes, that's the right track that I am on because I
In
kind of
fact,
connect on that.
yeah, in fact, there was a fan of yours who wanted to
Hmm.
know about aura. Again, I think it's some Juhi who said
Juhi.
she feels your aura when she sees your show. She says, you know, like
Okay.
there's a certain aura about a tulsi ka plant. I
Okay.
feel that aura about Dipika ma'am, and can she? I think it's
Explain what
because
is it.
of your spirituality and also because you like to give a lot of hope and courage and love to people. I guess it
Yeah.
just creates a very nice energy field around you, I think, which
Could be.
transcends onto your fans. So,
Yeah.
a couple of these children want a shout out. So, I'm going to quickly tell you to take their names
Yes.
and say hi.
Yes, I will.
So, we
Yes.
will begin with Arpita,
Arpita. Hi, Arpita.
Vedangi,
Vedangi.
uh,
Yes. I know
Tanish,
Vedangi. Yes. Who's the third one you said?
Tanish,
Tanish. Yes. These are all familiar names.
Doma.
It's Doma. Doma.
Yes, Doma,
Doma. Yes.
Twirly,
Sorry?
Twirly, Twirly.
Too early. Okay, too early.
Yeah.
Tanish. I just said,
Krishna,
yeah. I mean,
Krishna.
he said hi. So I was reading the comments. Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Gauri.
Krishna, Riddhi,
Krishna. Krishna. Yes.
then Riddhi,
Riddhi.
Shweta,
Shweta.
Sanjana, who's a 14-year-old,
Oh, sweetie, Sanjana, 14-year-old
uh,
old Sanjana.
then Sejal Vaidehi,
Yes, I know this girl, Sejal Vedehi,
Kajal.
Kajal.
Then we have
Swati
a lot
Megha
of your, yeah, we have
Okay,
so many of your fan clubs and your Sia Ram fan in your Sia Shield
yes.
and the Deepians, they call themselves. Is that
Yeah,
Deepians?
They
I
call
said it
themselves
correct.
DPNs.
I
Yes,
mean, I
yes.
have got hundreds which I I am going to genuinely screenshot and send you everything. So
Okay,
you
send
can
it to me
send them your
after
love
Insta.
and aura.
Yes.
And let's go on to some more fun. We were going to talk about our favorite fragrance. Remember?
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Yes, I remember we had this talk. Yes, yes. Because
Because
I
we said we're
remember
going to make
thinking
it,
now. Yeah,
we are
because
going to
I
make
kept
it a little
everything and then I
fun.
just forgot.
Yeah, because this is supposed to be like a fun chat, and we
Okay.
want to
A
hit a
little
fun thing.
girly chat. A girly
This was
chat.
our
This is
girly
not
chat, yeah.
like talking to a
Two grown
journalist.
ass women are talking like girls.
Yes. Yeah, but it's
Okay,
called as girly.
so what is your favorite perfume?
So I experiment with a lot of things. Every time I go to the duty free when I'm traveling abroad, I have to pick up something new. But uske saath saath, I always have, like I showed you what I have, is Chanel 5. अब खत्म हो रहा है. So वो
Classic.
खत्म होता है, उसके पहले एक नया हो जाता है, आ जाता है. So that's
Hallelujah.
exactly that happens with my these tubes. एक खत्म होगा and उसके पहले आएंगे, because these are standard things that I do not want to be without. मतलब
Correct.
experimenting
वो तो
something
चलते रहते
is
हैं.
great. हाँ, लेकिन ये मुझे स्टैंडर्ड चीज होती, वो मुझे चाहिए ही. So this is always in my bag, and I like the small little CDs. Christian Dior की छोटी छोटी आती हैं, which are damn
Purse
good, and they come
perfumes.
with a little, yeah, the
Yeah,
छोटी
the
ones.
purse perfumes.
Yes, the purse perfume. So I always have them. In fact, I would at any given point of time in the house have 15-20 of those and keep
Huh.
them all the time handy with me. So that's very important for me to carry that around.
Okay, so my favorite day perfume is this. It's
Okay.
a company called Fresh. Uh,
Okay.
the perfume is sake. It comes in many different flavors, but this just smells so amazing. I just need it.
Lovely.
It's very light and refreshing.
Okay.
And this is another favorite from childhood. It's an Elizabeth Arden Red Door. I've been
Hmm.
using it since I was a teenager. I find,
Okay.
like you, I experiment with a lot of fragrances because I am a fragrance addict.
Same
I
here.
just,
I love good smell around me.
yeah, yeah. So, I will always buy a bunch of my classic favorites
Yeah.
when I start experimenting. But as I'm getting older, I have realized I'm sticking to my classics. The
Hmm.
newer ones, like this is the original classic Obsession. So I
Ah.
will not now buy the newer Obsession Light or Obsession Reloaded or whatever they do. I don't. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
want the classic old
The
fragrance.
classic one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't you feel like certain perfumes take you back to a certain age of your life?
Yeah. I think, when you associate with a certain fragrance, it's you're
Yeah,
associating with that phase of your life. So,
that
and which
particular.
yeah, and it kind of is very comforting. So
I have,
I
I'm
think
going to
that's
tell you
why.
this really strange thing. So, if I'm doing a project or a film or a theater or television show or something, in that entire duration of that particular movie or show, I will use one fragrance, which जैसे ही हम लोग अपने मेकअप रूम में जाएंगे, मेरा स्टाफ निकाल के वो मेरे सामने रख देगा मिरर पे.
Mhm. Mm.
That fragrance, whenever I use, it takes me back to that set.
Yes, exactly.
You
Yes, the
know,
fragrance transfers you back to that
that particular
era that
time.
you were in. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's how fragrances are for me. So anything else you would like to share with me?
I want to see your pendant. I've been looking at it and trying to see what is it. Is this a Buddha you're wearing or a Shivji you're wearing?
This is Buddha.
Buddha. Buddha, lovely. It's so cute. It's very nice. Yeah. Do you
I
chant?
just
Do you do Buddhism?
not Buddhism. I into yoga and meditation.
Okay.
But I love all kinds of Bhagwan around me.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have a lot of these statement neck pieces with like
Ah,
Shivji or Durga or Om, or I just
ah.
like them next to my heart. I call it my heart chakra, my Anahat chakra. So I want
Nah.
Bhagwan in my heart chakra constantly.
Heart chakra. Yeah, yeah.
Gives
And
me a lot
that's
of
nice. These
peace.
statement pieces are nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So that's
बाकी
nice.
सब jewelry I can't wear because I work out. I can't when I'm working out I can't have something constantly. लोग छोटी सी
Yeah.
चेन में
Chain
ये वो
band.
पहनते हैं, मेरे
Ah.
बालों में अटकता है, मेरे गर्दन में अटकता है. Just like too
Yeah.
overwhelming.
Yeah, but even I
So
don't wear jewelry. अब देखो ये मतलब ना हाथ में है ना कान में है. In fact, my mother-in-law always tells me कि कुछ तो पहना करो. But I just cannot wear jewelry. I'm just not a jewelry person. So वो रात को अगर पार्टी अटेंड करनी है तो वो earrings पहन लिए because I love earrings. So I wear nice long chandelier earrings in the night. Subah matlab aap ke seedha nikal diya, and then that's it. Next Friday or Saturday, and that's about it. Or a year.
So, some quick fan questions, if you can answer.
Okay.
Tell me your funniest or weirdest fear. Are you like
Yeah.
spooked or scared about anything, or something really funny that startled you?
Oh,
Or
I am very scared of these stupid rides when you have them in America. What are they called as? Those. Oh, I hate them at the bottom of my heart. I can't tell
like
you how much.
Disney jaake roller coaster
Those roller
and
coasters, and I just hate them, hate them,
anything that
hate them.
pumps your adrenaline you don't like, like you'll not go
It
bungee
just
jumping.
scares me. It's not in my control, and if it's not in my control,
You don't
I'm
want to
not
go there.
comfortable. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
don't want to go. I'm not comfortable with it.
Somebody wants to know about your favorite book. Are you a reader? Do you like
Yes,
reading?
yes, I like reading. I read a lot, and I am off late for the past couple of years into a little bit of serious reading. So, but it's not fun
Non-fiction.
anymore. Yeah,
Non-fiction?
more spiritual, more like I remember as a child, I had started reading a serious book called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It
Seagull.
was
Yeah.
Seagull, yeah, Seagull.
Seagull.
Written by Richard Bach. So
Yes.
that's when my journey started off, and I kind of enjoy those kind of books a lot. So I read a lot of Devi Dutt books.
And are you reading on a Kindle or are you reading actual
No,
books?
no, proper kitab. I like that
Okay.
little page ghumane ka. I don't fold it, but I like to ghumav it. And then I have a little bookmark. So I
Huh.
use that. I don't like Kindle, yeah. I'm not fond of Kindle. So
Okay.
I'm very old fashioned in my ways of life. Yeah, so I have a lot of books. I don't have any one particular one, but I like the little serious reading जहाँ मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि किताब जब खत्म होती है तो at least I should be in that hangover of the book for a
For a
week,
few days.
for a few days. I enjoyed that kind of a book, yeah. And I love women-oriented books. मतलब,
And what shows are you watching currently? Are there any recommendations on Netflix or
uh,
Prime that you watch and you got like mesmerized and you want all your friends to watch it? Like you loved it so much. Is there any
um,
such show?
The Last Kingdom I watched some
Hmm.
time back. At the moment, I'm watching Killing Eve, and
Okay.
yeah, so I'm just experimenting, surfing all the time. Yeah.
Okay, another fan has asked, can you speak Marathi? तुम्हाला मराठी येत आहे?
मला मराठी नाही येते.
समजत आहे की नाही?
मला 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 समजत पण मला बोलायला
बोलायला
नाही
नाही.
येते. नाही,
Okay.
बोलायला
Okay.
नाही. Sorry.
Okay. I hope that answered your question. And
There was a
and how
time I
much you
could speak
study?
Bengali, but not Marathi.
Okay, say something in Bangla for me.
अरे
One
अभी तो
line.
भी याद नहीं यार उस टाइम पे तो बहुत याद था I could
Such
do
an
that.
easy one. আমি
কেমন
তোমাকে
আছেন
ভালোবাসি.
কেমন আছেন is something I remember now.
What about an easy one? আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি. I
Oh,
love
আমি
you.
তোমাকে that's one of the favorite ones. আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need to know how to say I love you in so many languages.
So many languages, yeah.
Okay, then somebody wants to know how much you've studied. What is your educational background?
I've done my BA with
Mm-hmm.
English. Yeah, but
Huh.
I started off with a private institute. So basically, जिसको correspondence बोलते हैं. So I did my studies through correspondence after my 10th standard. And I was still studying when I gave my exams during Ramayana. So I was giving my English papers when I was studying during Ramayana days. तो मैं वो Shakespeare study करती थी, and then I would be learning the Sanskrit kind of a Hindi for my Ramayana dialogues, and then I would be painting. So you know when Anand Sagar ji and Subhash ji, the Sagars, when they would come and knock and say, "अरे क्या कर रही? अच्छा पढ़ाई कर रही?" And then they would come and say, "अच्छा क्या कर रही? Painting कर रही?" You know, that kind of a thing. So it was interesting, but a genre where I think I'm always on a very very different dimension all the time. I'm never in between. I'm just right or left.
Okay, so tell me, do you have a tattoo on your arm?
Yep.
So tell me about it. What triggered you to get it, and what does it say, and what does it mean?
I was very very close to my dad. Of course, my mom also. I've been close to her. My mom's still around. My dad's no more. And one of those phases when my girls were going for a tattoo, and you know how they have this live it up, one life, live it up.
How old were they when they got their tattoos? The girls.
Oh, they were quite young. I mean, I think 4-5 years back. So they were also young, but they wanted to do it, and I generally don't stop them. I always have that policy. Okay, 99 things your way, one my way. So I said them to a lot of things. Yeah. So they said, chalo, chalo, let's get it done. So she said, you have to do with something which you really believe in. So I said, the only thing I believe in is O. And second thing I believe in is my dad. So अगर मुझे करना है तो ये दोनों में से एक ही चीज करूंगी. So then she said, pick up, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And then I went there and I said, I want to just write dad. That kind of. I'm very, very close to my father. And I mean, I felt like a part of me kind of died, after he was no more for a very, very long time. For me to get back.
So was he there when you got the tattoo? Had he seen it?
No, he wasn't there. He's passed away almost 10-12 years now. Yeah. So 2013 he passed away.
Oh my God. So you chose to keep him in your pulsing hand.
Right, just a dad with a little lotus, which I think lotus also signifies spiritually. It means a lot. It means
correct. Absolutely.
So
yes.
I kind of felt that these two things is something that I kind of believe in. So I got a lotus done. But of course, my mom was very unhappy. Dad लिखवाया, mom का कहा. I said, mom, यहाँ पे आएगा, don't worry.
अच्छा equal कर देंगे.
Get anything done again.
अच्छा, the people usually say when you get your first tattoo, it's like almost like an addiction, and you want the second and the. You're done. You're done.
I just said it. Yeah. I think I'm okay. I don't think I want another one.
Where did your girls get their tattoos? Where are your girls' tattoos? No. Where on their body?
On the body. They've got it here. They've got a sister tattoo. So there are 2 lines on each of them. But when they stand together, it's a complete sentence. It's a very
how lovely. What is it? What does it say?
I have no clue, but it's something which means if you fall, I'm there for you. So it means like that. But it's damn cute. It's a very cute.
What's the age difference between the girls?
4.5.
But they're extremely close?
Yeah, they're very close. Yeah. Luckily for me, they're
and they both stay at home right now? Or they are off to college?
My older one is married. My younger one is at home at the moment with me.
So the older one's married how many years ago?
Just now, Jan.
And she's in Bombay or she moved out?
No, she's in Pune. She lives in Pune. And, she's moved there.
So it must have been so hard for the girls to be separated for so long because of the lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, she's now married and she's gone. So, I mean, it is difficult because when she was here, we were very close. We were all very close as a family. And I guess you kind of mentally accept it, I mean, that, she's getting married and she's going and she'll be living on her own. But we do a lot of WhatsApp and, things like that, Zoom calls and video calling and all that. And we all do it on individual level. So it's not like family बैठ के, एक ही बार बात कर ले. So I do my own calling, Juhi does her own calling, Hema does his own calling. So that's how we do it. Yeah.
So we're almost out of time, and if you want to read any of the comments and talk and say hey.
Hi, Nitesh Rajput. I am Kailash Chauhan. Hi. Sita Mata official page. Bhumi, yes. Tell me about your favorite color. My favorite color is yellow. I love yellow. And after that, I think I like purple also. Swati, Megha, Richa.
So now we are going to quickly close this session before we get cut off. And any last things you would like to say to your lovely fans? And anything they want to know, they can still message us.
Very, very like how they feel that they are blessed to have me in their life. I think I'm blessed to have you girls in my life. Thank you very much. It's lovely to have you all around, and I guess that's it. Thank you, and it was lovely talking to you.
Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram. Jai Siya Ram. Thank you. Bye bye.